Welcome to the study of joint variation. The quantity P varies indirectly as Q and universally as the square of R. When P is equal to 12.5, Q is equal to 10, and R is equal to 2. Obtain the formula connecting P and Q and R. What is the value of R when P is equal to 10 and Q is equal to 8? So to do that, the first thing we are going to do is to formulate the equation as follows. So that equation means P varies directly as Q and as the square of R. We introduce the constant of proportionality. So introducing the constant of proportionality, P is equal to K Q divided by R squared. So using the given condition, P is equal to 12.5, Q is equal to 10, R is equal to 2, we can obtain K as follows. So substituting, you shall have 12.5 is equal to 10Q over 2 squared. Q will be equal to, so substituting, we shall have 12.5 is equal to 10K divided by 2 squared. So K will be equal to 12.5 times 2 squared divided by 10. 12.5 times 2 squared is 50. 50 divided by 10 is 5. So K is equal to 5. K is equal to 5, and the equation connecting P, Q, and R will be, so that is the equation connecting P, Q, and R. P is equal to 5Q divided by R squared. So the value of R when P is equal to 10 and Q is equal to 8. So we substitute the value of P here and the value of Q here and obtain the value of R. So substituting, we have 10 is equal to 5 multiplied by 8 divided by R squared. So 5 times 8 is 40. So 10 is equal to 40 over R squared. So we divide by 40 both, or first of all, we multiply by R both sides to obtain. So multiplying by R here on both sides, we shall obtain 10 R squared is equal to 40. We divide by 10 both sides so that we obtain R squared as equal to 4. Meaning that in order for you to obtain R, you take square root in both sides. So the value of R will be plus or minus 2 after taking the square root in both sides. So thanks so much for taking your time to study with me on this joint variation, whereby you are given that the quantity P was varying directly as Q and as the square of R. The first question was you obtain the formula connecting P, Q, and R, and you have obtained it here as this one. Then we are given the value of P as 12.5 and the value of Q as 10 and the value of R as 2. So substituting, we have found that our K will be 5. When P is 12.5, Q is 10, and R is 2, the value of K will be 5. Then, rewriting the equation, connecting P, Q, and R will be P is equal to 5Q divided by R squared. Finally, the value of R when P is 10 and Q is 8. So substituting in the equation, P is equal to 5Q divided by, substituting here, P is 10, Q is 8, R is what we are finding. We are manipulated and obtain the value of R as plus or minus 2. Thanks so much for your time to study together with me. For more such learning, remember this is a joint variation. If you want to learn on partial variation, indirect variation, and in inverse variation, tune to my YouTube channel so that you may learn with me. For more such learning, subscribe to this channel. Also tune on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever there is a new release. Bye bye for now. See you in the next video as we keep on learning together.